Hello there. The government has announced a £9.4 million grant to 8 companies running R&D on various aspects of electric vehicle battery production. One of the recipients is the legendary West Sussex engineering firm Ricardo, which is looking into developing a facility for manufacturing batteries for low-volume niche car manufacturers in the UK. I discussed the project with Martin Starkey, who's MD of Ricardo Performance Products. Martin, when it comes to niche car manufacturing, what are the particular challenges these manufacturers have when it comes to batteries?
Yeah, let me answer that, Nick, by maybe just talking generally, because niche automotive manufacturing is a complex challenge that the industry has been dealing with many years. Batteries are simply the next sort of powertrain technology they're coping with. It would be just the same for engines or transmissions or chassis or bodywork. The challenge with niche automotive is you're trying to achieve all the robust quality requirements that a mass-produced vehicle would be made, maybe even higher, but you don't have the very high level of initial investment to maybe highly automate or produce very expensive production tooling because the volume's just not there. So that challenge for niche automotive hasn't changed. Simply what we see with batteries is we now just need to apply it to a new field. So as you know, Ricardo is well-versed in powertrain engineering. Once upon a time, engines, transmissions, what we would call conventional drivelines. Now we're putting that engineering expertise to the EV vehicle, to batteries, to e-drives, to electric motors. And so the challenge when doing that is the same. It's bringing the supply chain on that journey. How do we achieve that mass volume quality, but with a more appropriate investment for a smaller volume? And really, I feel that's a lot about engagement, a lot of design for manufacture, a lot of consideration at these early stages. So this is what's particularly exciting about the grant we've just received, is it gives us the avenue to continue to explore that.
You're one of 8 companies who are accessing this £9.4 million grant. You're all doing different bits of the battery development and feasibility studies. Are you confident that this mixture of the traditionally brilliant British engineering with some government pump priming is going to give us the competitive advantage we need? I mean, a lot of other people out there in the world are racing to get ahead on this technology.
You'll have to ask me after we deliver the project, ideally, Nick, but certainly I'm confident in Ricardo's capabilities, and I'm confident that the scope of work that we have in this particular grant is absolutely well suited to our mission, if you like, that we're on. We are renowned as Performance Products as a supplier of powertrain products to this very special volume. And our customers are the likes of Aston Martin, Porsche, Bugatti, McLaren, companies that very much excel in niche. So I think for us, we have a great degree of confidence that we're going to deliver this project successfully. Will the country rather get there as a journey? I'm pretty confident. We have a good track record.
Well, niche manufacturers are already developing EVs of their own. I mean, Aston Martin are doing it, McLaren, Lotus, and so on. What are you going to be doing for them that they're not doing for themselves already?
I think actually just supporting that continued journey. If you look at the kind of platforms that are initially coming out, I think you mentioned Aston Martin there. Their lead vehicle in that case is the Valkyrie. Very special car. One we're providing the transmission, in fact, for, which will be part of a hybrid powertrain. The battery that's going into that vehicle, that's a low volume vehicle. And what we will see is very specialized technology being applied to these very exotic vehicles. The next step in the journey is producing that in greater volumes. Still very much niche, but in larger volumes. And so absolutely part of this work is to understand we've made a good start. How do we now bring it into the next volume bracket of maybe hundreds to thousands?
Anybody who knows Ricardo knows that the company's been driving deep R&D in automotive and other sectors, like rail sector, for instance, for many, many years. What else are you working on in this drive to electrified transportation and, of course, ultimately carbon net zero by 2050?
Yeah, well, clearly the battery is a very important part. Obviously, I guess the other big piece of the puzzle is how you turn that electrical energy into motive force. And I'm going to say that's part of certainly my business that's been right at the sharp end. So within the markets we service, we include also motorsport. And if you look there, the kind of leading shining light there is something like Formula E. We design and supply transmissions to championship winning Formula E teams. I already mentioned the hybrid transmission that's going into the Aston Martin Valkyrie. There's a number of these design and integration roles in the actual electric bit of the powertrain, if you like, the motor part of the powertrain. We're very active in that space, in fact.
Martin Starkey, Managing Director of Ricardo Performance Products. Good luck to them and all the other companies involved in this research. This has been a special report from Manufacturing TV. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.